I'm not anyone important. Not to you, anyway. I'm not famous. I'm not an influencer. I have no fans, no followers, no subscribers, no brand. But I do have a voice and a message. So, if you've stumbled across this video in the expanses of cyberspace, maybe you were meant to hear it. As a country, we are fractured, frustrated, forever fighting with the people who are on the opposing team, the other side, and these days even with people who are supposedly on ours. It doesn't matter the issue, the argument, the goal. I have my side and you have yours, and they're not always going to be the same, guaranteed. Most likely, if we talk long enough, we're going to find something to disagree about. I'd be sad and angry and frustrated about something you believe, someone you support, and you think that I was misguided or ignorant or too blind to see the error of my thinking. And 9 times out of 10, neither of us is going to get the other to see our side, much less join it. Most of the time, with some key exceptions, that's okay. After all, this country has survived and succeeded through mainly healthy opposition. One side sharpens the other, so that neither gets sloppy with their facts, lazy with their ideas, or wishy-washy with their morals. We wrestle each other. Sometimes you win, sometimes I do, and through the process, we both get stronger, we both get better, and advance the ball towards a mutual goal of a more perfect union. Only we're not really doing that now, are we? Moving towards a more perfect union. I watch, I listen, I read, and it seems we've decided that what we want is an imperfect union. One that only includes people who agree with us 100% all of the time. Only that place doesn't exist. It cannot exist. And even if it did, it wouldn't be America. Just some hellscape where being other than me must by extension mean you are less than me. A place with no empathy. Now, if that's the goal, then we're almost there, aren't we? I hear the way we talk to each other, about each other, and it's sometimes hard to tell that we're human at all. Just rats in a barrel floating in the ocean, biting and clawing each other in a scramble to get out and drown in a sea of hate. Now, I am not saying that there are no real issues. I am not downplaying or minimizing the pain, the anger, the fear that many of us feel at the state of things. But what I am saying is that among the many things that need to change, first among them is the way we treat each other, the way we see each other. And let me put it this way. If I was driving down the road and I saw someone get hit by a car and I could help, I would do that without asking who they voted for or what their political affiliations were. And if I were in that situation and somebody offered me help, I would not ask them to give me a rundown of their ideological positions before I accepted it. That's how humans treat each other. But in these arguments, we treat each other more like roadkill than people. Now, I am no one important, but I do have a tiny say in how this all plays out. So I make this promise. If this all comes crashing down around us, I will reach out my hand without asking who you voted for, who you supported, what your race or creed or religion is, who you love and why, whether you're pro-choice or pro-life, rich, poor, gun-loving, gun-hating, native-born, immigrant, legal or otherwise, ignorant or wise. I will stand you up, get you right and healthy enough to fight again, even if your fight is still with me. This is America. Would you do the same for me?